Hi everyone. Today we're gonna see about experimental implementation of K-means clustering for customer segmentation. First of all, we want to open Jupyter. Jupyter, we want to select new file, then open this folder. We have already coded, so now we will explain about this code. First, import libraries, import pandas. Next, import matplotlib.py plot as plt. Then we want to load the data. Data equal to pd.read csv and then read a CSV file named as small customers.csv into a pandas data frame named data. Make sure the file path is correct on the system. Then we want to explore data optional commented out. Data head display the first few rows of data frame. Then data info provides information about the data. Next, data dot is null dot sum shows the number of missing values in each column. These lines help you understand the structure and potential issues in the data. Then finally, k-means clustering setup. From sklearn.cluster import k-means. Initialization an empty list to store the within cluster sum of squares for different number of clusters. WCSS measures the compactness of clusters. The next step, elbow method for determining optimal K. For I in range 1,11, loop iterates from 1 to 10 to try different value of K. Next, K means equal to K means n cluster equal to I, init I equal to K means plus plus. Initialize a k-means object, specify the number of clusters, n clusters, as I and initialization method as int I as k-means plus plus for better centroid placements. The next k-means dot fit data dot ilog dot first the k-means model to data in the data frame data include the first three columns likely containing customer IDs or other non-numerical features. Then WCSS dot append k-means dot inertia calculates the WCSS for the current K and append it to the WCSS list. Then visualize elbow method. plt.plot range 1,11, WCSS plots the number of clusters K on the x-axis and the WCSS value on y-axis. The next plt.xlabel, number of clusters labels the x-axis as number of clusters. Then plt.ylabel WCSS labels the y-axis as WCSS. Then plt.title elbow method sets the title of the plot as elbow method. This step helps you visually identify the optimal number of clusters where the WCSS curve starts flattening out the elbow. However, it's commented out. Then next, K means clustering with chosen K. Km equal to K means n cluster equal to 5. Creates a new K means object setting n clusters to the chosen value. In this case, 5 clusters are chosen. Then km.fit data.ilog Fits the model with the chosen k to the data again. Then k means then predict the values. Cluster labels. Predict the cluster labels 0, 1, 2, such on for each data point in data, excluding the first three columns, and stores them in Y predict. Then add clusters labeled to data. Create a new column named cluster in the data frame and assigns the predicted cluster label to it. Then finally, analyze the clusters. The following lines create a separate data frames df0 to df4 are the data sets. Then finally, plt.scatter that data points creates a create a scatter plot with the annual income on the x-axis, spending core on the y-axis, then points for cluster 0 colored red and labeled cluster 0. Similar lines are used for the other clusters. Finally, plt.legend. That's all. Now we gonna run about this code. You will get an output. So that's all about this experiment 10. Thank you.